But what's trending these days is people not just wanting to eat healthy for how they look, they want to live longer with every bite. So joining us this morning to show us the science of longevity on a plate is dietitian Caroline Susie with the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Dietetics. I just learned a new word.
Mouthful.
I needed that. Thank you for being here with us. This is so fun. You've got a great spread here. Eating is not the easiest way to longevity, but it is sustainable. Can you talk to us about the importance of it?
Yeah, I think like the word longevity is basically prevention with a great marketing team. Let's just call a spade, right? So I think that eating is a component of it, and we are gonna dive into some simple things you can add to your diet. But please, please, please don't forget there are other things like exercising, sleeping, not smoking, but most of all, having that relationship with your primary care provider is so important. You've got to stay on top of all of those age and gender screenings and things of that nature. Very important to have that relationship and prevent those conditions.
So it's holistic. It isn't just 100%.
100%.
But this morning, you brought us a gorgeous spread.
Yes.
We're talking about this part. Let's start with the leafy greens.
Yes. Here's the good news. You don't need to buy all these crazy supplements.
Okay.
We can just go to the grocery store. I know, right? And saving money. So dark green leafy vegetables, I know, collective eye roll, the dietitian is telling you to eat a vegetable. But what we know, all these dark green leafy vegetables are high in folate, they're high in antioxidants, which is gonna help fight oxidative stress and things that we know are associated with aging. And frankly, I don't care how you eat it. I just want you to eat it. So watch how much oil you put on it and things like that. But I'm not gonna be mad if you need a vehicle to eat that broccoli, like a Greek yogurt-based ranch dip or something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things about following you on social media, actually, is the different ways that you make healthy things look good. Like even the salad you made here, this is not just a bowl of kale. This is a whole thing.
No, we gotta dress it up. We gotta dress up and make it fun. So yes, dark green leafy is your best friend. Something else, lentils, legumes, chickpeas. In the blue zone, are you familiar with the blue zone?
I am familiar.
Okay, so all around the world, people that are living to 100 and beyond, probably one of the most common consistent foods is legumes. And I think that that's something here that we don't always eat all the time. So easy to make a big pot of soup on Sunday, throw everything in there, you can have it all week. I always have a can of chickpeas in my pantry. Throw those suckers on a salad, boom, you got it. We know that diets that are high in legumes and lentils are associated with living longer.
You'll be really proud of me. I made a lentil chili last night.
Yes,
I did.
I mean, in preparation for this.
Yes, absolutely, because I knew you were coming. Okay, so let's talk about things that are trendy and that are popular. We know that extra virgin olive oil was really trendy. People were talking about it. Is it all that helpful?
Very helpful, definitely associated with heart health. And the foods that are prepared here today are made with olive oil. So you want to ensure that, again, still watching your portion size and watching that smoke point. If your skillet is too high, you're going to change the properties of that oil. So just be mindful of that. But olive oil is fantastic. Another great fat is going to come from nuts. A recent study from Harvard showed that people that eat nuts daily have a 20% lower risk of just dying in general. Oh. I know, so we're like all running out to do this now.
Okay.
But, and I'm sure, you know, association isn't causation. They're probably doing other things too. But just having a big bag of walnuts, have it as a snack. Put it by your desk. This is something that's very easy and doable, and this is omega-3 and ALA that's associated with wonderful things.
Now, I will tell you, and this is something I've been learning even more in my pregnancy. I will ask you, the fish with the fatty. I hear this from my doctor all the time.
It's so good for you.
Yes.
I mean, what can salmon not do? I feel like I say this every time, but here's the deal. It's more than just salmon. Remember SMASH. Salmon, mackerel, anchovies, sardines, herring. I'm not going to quiz you on it.
Okay.
But SMASH, those 5 fish, so it's more than just salmon, are associated with so many wonderful properties. But again, the healthy fat that's in it is good for heart health, but it's also good for brain health. And there's consistency. People that live the longest are high intake of fish. So we try to aim at least 2 days a week. It doesn't have to be fresh. You can buy the stuff in the can or in the pouch. We just want you to eat it.
Love it. And then you've got my favorites up here too. Are berries.
Berries, I know. These are frozen, so I wanted to show people if it's okay if you don't have fresh. Frozen is just fine. You can throw these in a smoothie. You can top your yogurt, or just even have them as a snack. Right off the bat, 1 cup of raspberries is 8 grams of fiber, so very easy to help you reach your fiber goals. But again, the dark colors in these, this is what we're looking for. The Harvard Nurses study showed that regular berry consumption can extend your life by 2.5 years.
Oh my goodness. And you know, something that you said I think is so important. I think people maybe have this idea that if your berries are frozen, they maybe are somehow not as nutritious as
No,
that's just not true.
Not true. This is great. And it's forever in your fridge or freezer. It's not going to go bad. Stock up.
We love it. We absolutely love it. And I guess like my last question for you, I mean, it's kind of cool to see people leaning toward longevity, not just looking at trends. What is the first place to start? Because all of this can seem a bit overwhelming if you're trying to change things.
Well, of course, I'm going to want to call out, find a registered licensed dietitian to get evidence-based nutrition information. You can visit eatright.pro for all, for all sorts of recipes and tips on what you can do to help extend your life. Because it's not about living longer. It's just living better so you can play with your grandkids and have all that energy and do all the fun things you want to do.
Love it. Thank you for being with us. Y'all have your marching orders here. I know I have mine. And this gorgeous salad. I need the recipe for this.